I can almost never convince people that my eyes are brown. Anyway, I just got back from college, and the reason the reason I've not been vlogging too much is because I was having a little bit of trouble trying to find places that I could vlog in. I kind of don't wanna sit every time I wanna record something because then my brain doesn't work. What is it about sitting and your brain not working? Anyway, so I'm just gonna have my lunch, and I skipped lunch because I was doing some seniors patient. These people are like people that I just met, right? So like 2 months ago. So sometimes they'll ask me questions and I'll be answering questions and I'll be answering their questions. They'll ask me like personal questions, something like. And somewhere in the middle, it'll click to me that I should also ask them something, and I should also ask them something. But then today, what happened was that they were like, "Oh, you remind me of someone," and I was like, "Oh, now I have to be civil and I have to be social because I'm on my period and I'm PMSing. And if there's one thing about me that you should know is that I don't want to interact. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to, even though you're the best person, you might be the best person in the world. I just don't want to talk." So I was like, "Oh, who do I remind you of?" And then they were like, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you everything or whatever. And I was like, internally in my head, I was like, thank God this conversation has ended. And now we can actually do what we were meant to do. Not that I'm being mean, like, whatever. But then sometimes I'm genuinely not interested. Sometimes no. I think it's happened more recently that I've just not been interested. Mostly because I've become really comfortable with being alone. I mean, I was struggling with it a few months ago, but then I've become really comfortable with it right now. What has happened as a consequence is that even when I'm sitting like with people and like, in a place where I should be talking to people, I'll just be zoning out in my own head and I'll be completely satisfied there. Like I'm always thinking about the next thing that I'm supposed to do, or the next project that I'm supposed to, or the next hobby that I'm supposed to practice better, or the videos that I'm supposed to record, or the way that I want to see my social media growth take place in the next 1 year. This is the famous pizza sandwich of my college. And when I first heard of it, I was like, who the fuck would eat that? And now I kind of fuck with it. You can see that. You know what would be better with it? The fire sauce from Taco Bell. So good. Anyway, so among the things that I'm supposed to do, first I have my JC tomorrow, which is basically, you got to pick an article and you got to present it to your class. Fine. I made the presentation. That's totally dependent on professor who's taking it, because then they'll ask questions, and if you know the answer, you know the answer. But if you not anticipated the question and then you can't answer something like that, or if it doesn't click to you on that point, then I guess. But also the fact that I've already made a fool out of myself in the last presentation, because I thought, why study? It's someone else's presentation. And then I was told to present, and I was like, um, um, so sad. All this trash eating right before my period is, it's evident of the fact that I'm PMSing. I was also thinking about the kind of life I want. And let me just tell you, if by the end of 2026, I don't own and drive a car around someone, I will do that. Honestly, there's no if and there's no buts to it. I will do it, no matter how, no matter what. I don't know how. I don't know from where it's gonna come, but it's coming in my life. I'm I'm gonna speak it into existence. You know, a mukbang, no? Mukbang, mukbang. I also wanna take a nap. But I've seen the JC so many times. I feel like I don't want to study, but that's the kind of overconfidence that gets you fucked during the actual presentation. So I will study. Before I take a nap, I had this thought in my head. I had a forum with a friend, and I was just being sad about it. Okay, but then the only thing that kind of distracts me from all of it is if I start like doing like a million things at once. like I want to take up 5 new hobbies, and I want to go hit the gym, and I want to do everything. Like even in college, I want to be proactive, and I want to finish all my work and everything. So anyway, so what I was saying was, after thinking about all of that, I was basically just doom scrolling on the internet randomly, and then I land upon a reel which says that when someone hurts us or when someone leaves us, I think so many people run towards self development and, all these new hobbies and experiences. Because, yes, in one way, experiences do tend to heal you, but at the same time, what you're trying to do is you're essentially trying to become a person that has never been hurt by them. You're basically changing your whole personality, distancing yourself from the hurt, from the disappointment, all by just becoming a different person. And I remember doing that when I was going through my first breakup, because I genuinely felt like I wanted to become a person that he did not know at all, that he had no right being in the life of, that he just knew nothing about anymore. And I did that. That's sort of how I've ended up becoming this person that I am today. Even though there was a lot of hurt associated, and I would never wish it upon anyone, in a way, I really understand why you need those things to happen to you in order for you to evolve into another version of you. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck. If you're constantly satisfied with your life and where it is right now and what you're doing in it, how are you gonna be able to evolve? Like, nobody likes change anyway, right? Like, all of us just live our lives trying to be friends with the same friends that we've known forever, trying to be better at the things that we already know we're good at. Like, taking a chance and actually doing something that you know you might suck at. Being an amateur is basically what scares people. Any sort of hardship in life, basically just being forced into changing, forced into evolving, forced into becoming this new person that has to get over the hurt. I think that's a very important lesson to remember in life, that when something bad happens or when something uneventful takes place, or eventful, however you want to put it, it's actually pushing you, or it's actually making you evolve into the person that you're supposed to become. So don't let bad things make you bitter. Don't let them make you closed off. It's an experience, and time heals almost everything. Along with, the varied experiences that you'll have, they'll also change the way you feel about life. And I'll take a nap because I really want to study after it. Emotional bias or verbal pain, and we're also not giving them enough time to have a response. Hi guys. I got just a little. I just got back from college. We have an unboxing video. Let's see which one of my orders has come today. I was not spending a lot of money until like last month, but then suddenly it has started happening again, and it's okay, you know. Now you guys must be thinking what this is. Is this a gun? But I'll show you what this is. It's this is how you keep it, and let me show you. It's for my baby. Thinking about where I should put it. That is obviously not a good spot because it's like closer to the mirror and like to the outside of the room. So I think I'll put this in this corner that you can't see, like this corner. Yeah. So I came back after presenting my JC today, and the topic of my JC was to study the interaction between dental aesthetics and attractiveness levels in males using eye tracking. But there was this one word that I missed in my JC, because of which I mean, it was genuine of my HOD to ask me so many questions. Like, she was just trying to understand the study, but then I didn't pay attention to that part. So then I got stuck in just a little bit up forever, and then I did a fine job, I guess, after that. So tomorrow we have nothing. We have just an interdisciplinary seminar, which basically is like a lot of other departments also come together and then they present something on a single topic. Besides that, there's nothing new. There's oh, I get to sleep today. I get to sleep today finally. I think after so many afternoons just spent making PPTs, even though I still kind of have to make my PPT on, like, for my seminar, but then I can still relax a little bit, so I'll be doing that, and then we'll carry on with our day. I'm happy, even though I'm kind of PMSing and like my back hurts a lot. Chasing good experiences is a bad experience, but being okay with bad experiences is a good experience. It's like that, so I'm okay right now. The world is my oyster.